let's talk about Skrillex because we got a bunch more stuff.
Yeah.
to plow through.
Yeah. Let's get through it. I want to hear what you thought about it, Eric.
I was.
I know this isn't up your alley.
No, it wasn't really up my alley, but it was a good throw out to something different, for me. So that I loved it. That for that reason itself. It wasn't what I would normally listen to.
Did you listen to it on a good stereo?
I listened to it on headphones.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough, like your AirPods or whatever. I don't know. I think it's not, like I said, it's not really, when I chose it, it's not really metal or scream kind of heavy, but like some of the production and the noises that he's getting out of whatever he's using, like Massive, is just insane to me. And the drums, obviously, Skrillex is a huge rock and metal drum guy because he was in a metal band before he was Skrillex. So the drums are just super heavy, and I thought it's pretty short, so I thought it'd be interesting. It's a pretty like heavy ass and this is kind of for me in a lot of ways what I remember from the early like comings of my musical journey is when Bangarang was out and the fucking music video where they're all like running and attacking the ice cream truck and all that shit. So for me, this is like the genesis of a lot of my music interest is some of the sounds and just the heaviness of the shit that he's doing.
So this came out in 2011.
2011.
Yeah. And you were like 5 years old.
Yep.
One thing, like revisiting it, I mean, I was into it obviously when it came out. It was really Jason and Brandon that got me into this because they were way into like rave stuff and drum and bass. But I think revisiting it for me, it made me realize what a massive influence video games have had on today's music.
Yeah, for sure.
So true.
Have you listened to this album, Dad?
I don't know it.
I was asking him. He doesn't even know who Skrillex is.
Really? Oh, wow.
Well, and I guarantee if you hear the song Bangarang, you've probably heard it like in passing or like in a fucking video game or like in a trailer or something.
Guess what my favorite track on this album is, Dryden?
The Devil's Den.
Yep. See, I knew you would know.
I know you like that song.
Devil.
Yeah,
I really like that first track right in that. Like just some of the shit he's doing is so fucking badass.
So Dad, Skrillex, the way I found out about just like him and like this genre of music is I have these buddies who are like stereophile dudes, like audiophile, like stereo dudes who like build subs and shit. And this is what that kind of music is for. It's like,
yeah.
But also, it's also really good though. It's like really creative and like all the musical trends of the last like 20 years. I think the stuff that Skrillex is doing is like he took like electronica to a new level because like he kind of took like some elements of rock and like Aphex Twin and like because before Skrillex and like dubstep were really big, it was like. In EDM, you really had like it was all these like.
Well, yeah, and that I
like
always find that's what I love about Skrillex is I think just in general I find people's stories who are because he's especially at that time he was loved, but he was also super hated.
People hated him.
People would call it bro step and like it's frat boy music and all this stuff. Jealous. But he doesn't come from. He's from Los Angeles. He's a fucking high school dropout. Like, and aside from that, he was in bands before he was Skrillex. So. It's just interesting to me to hear that because now too he's gone more in like house kind of progressive, but he still does dubstep. He does like everything. He's produced for people. He's done everything, and it's just interesting to hear and see that like progression because this is really like his first. Besides Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, this is probably like his big like break for sure. Is Bangarang.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
and he was massively hated too. Like I was saying, sorry to reiterate, but there's a whole thing about what is really dubstep and what really isn't. And it's such a stupid thing because the people who are, and I've listened to Burial and the stuff that people say that is real dubstep. And to me, it's just not, it's not good. Like it's not
I was part of those internet like geek fucking chats back in the day, and I would get so mad at people. I'm like, fuck you.
It's like
You're
people
just
saying
jealous.
My Chemical. Yeah.
Yeah, I
was gonna say it's like people saying My Chemical Romance isn't real emo. It's like it's fucking emo music. Like it's just music anyway, regardless. But also like just enjoy it. Like it's just sick. I just like it because it's sick. I don't care about the fucking genre or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Like it's just call it whatever you want. Call it bro step. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's play. Joey sent us his.
Yeah, I want to hear what Joey thinks.
His take on this album. So let's play
hear what
that.
he said.
I just wanted to report about the Bangarang EP, since I'll be missing Monday Night Raw tonight, taking the boys to a show. But
No, Eric.
I listened to it a couple times already this week. Probably didn't have to because I have the album. I got it back in 2011 when it came out.
Oh wow.
Can't say I'm a big dubstep guy, but I really like this EP, and I bought it back then, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I really like how diverse it is. It's got like a lot of different influences in it, different sounds, different genres, while really keeping that heavy dubstep sound. I really like the first track.
He looks like he's looking around like someone's gonna assault him.
Like someone's listening to him.
Like he's in a park and
It's okay, dude.
serial killer's gonna show up.
He doesn't have a gun to his head. Like you can see it in the reflection of the glass.
Yeah.
Second track I think is Bangarang. Third one, I think that's the one that he did with the Doors.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I find really cool.
forgot about that one. See, that's
Breaking
another
a
reason you should
sweat.
listen to this. He did a track with Raymond Zarek and Robbie Krieger from The Doors.
And it's a really good song too.
So what's incredible about it is they dug up this sample of Jim Morrison that they have in the middle, and Jim Morrison is talking about music in the future, and he's like, I don't know, like what's music going to be like in the future? I could see like, you know, a guy with a bunch of different tape machines, like, you know, maybe manipulating tape machines or something. Like
one person with a lot of machines, tapes, and electronic setups.
it's fucking
With,
pretty
or yeah,
cool.
or like a bunch of computer. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love
Without
that part
knowing-
because
without
he
knowing
literally
what the
predicted
future
Skrillex
brings.
or whatever, all that genre, and that's why it's awesome.
Yeah, so you'll have to hear it. But anyway, he sampled like their voices and like in the studio, like Ray and Robbie in the
And
studio.
that little like chord thing that
You can totally, when you hear it, Dad, you can tell it's Raymond Zarek.
I can't wait to hear it. I'm gonna go.
It's
listen to
fucking,
it.
it's pretty sick.
It's a short EP too. It's like there's like two songs I don't really like that song Right on Time. I don't really like that one. It's all right. And then that last thing is kind of
The
like
Ellie Goulding one.
I like that one, but there's like after that there's like some sort of like orchestra thing
That's
we
like a
did.
bonus track that
Yeah.
wasn't on the original.
I like the Ellie Goulding song, but yeah, it does it. I don't know. It's
not the
interesting.
hardest
What's
song.
the
It's like a
right
good
on
ending.
time thing?
My thing is it's too long for an EP.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's too many
Well,
songs.
To be fair though, Eric, like the last song isn't supposed to be on there. The very
Oh, it's
last
not.
one.
Okay.
The like it
And
wasn't
also
there.
the songs are like 2 minutes long too, or 3 minutes long is part of it.
they're pretty, but it's supposed to end with that Ellie Goulding song. That one's like dun,
Oh,
dun,
okay.
dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun,
See, I
dun,
don't know.
dun,
I
dun.
couldn't find the original one, so I just sent whatever.
It's not
was
on there.
his
That's
Spotify.
that's what pisses me off. I went to listen to Blizzard of Oz the other day, and I just wanted to listen to the original track list.
Yeah.
But no, they have to get the deluxe fucking super version with like 17 live tracks on the
Where,
end.
Yeah.
where Ozzy's
it's
taking
so
a
annoying.
shit during the middle of the recording of.
Yeah.
From
That he
Skrillex.
got a sample of Jim Morrison on there, and then
Sample
the
of Jim
actual
Morrison.
members of the Doors to contribute to that song. So I thought that was really cool. A couple songs on there are okay, but most of them are really good. And I really like the beat in Kyoto.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
can't forget
I think that's how you
Kyoto.
pronounce
That's a
it.
great song.
Rap it hard.
But yeah, really good pick, Dryden. Love that EP. And if you have any more Skrillex that you would recommend, I am up for
Oh, yeah,
hearing it.
I have a whole
But I've
bunch.
just never really gotten into his discography other than that EP. So good choice. I recommend.
See, I wish I knew that before this because I would have picked a different one, but it's all good.
Really?
That's why.
You would've picked a different one.
I tried to pick one that I thought, because I know you guys know Bangarang. Like, that's kind of a song that like everyone knows if you were around during that. But I think that
Joey's
is
all
like a good.
Joey's all low key too. Like he like doesn't want to be like, oh, I totally know that. He's like being all low key about it.
Yeah.
I think next week when he comes on, we should all like start to talk, and then
He said he might not be on next week either. He's gonna be in
Yeah,
we
Alaska.
all, like-
talk and like look
we
around.
all like start and talk and look around and like.
Joey rules.
You know, Dustin.
Oh, go ahead.
Dustin, you and I, if you remember back to when I was, working Eric will tell you the same thing. Eric, we always came to me for ideas for music because I was at the time, I tried to be cutting edge, because I loved metal. So I was always looking for new shit.
Yeah.
And there was a band that came out, Dustin, you'll remember this when I bring this up, and they were so fucking unique. This is way before Rage. Is
Clawfinger?
Huh?
Are you gonna say Clawfinger?
No, Clawfinger now. He's funny. Clawfinger. I like Clawfinger, but
They're still around.
yeah, they're still around. I'm sure they are. But
Sorry.
do you remember T-Ride?
I do. You know who likes them is Dryden's mother.
That doesn't surprise me. They had a couple of really they were kind of the first foray into really electronic heavy metal.
Okay.
And I really love that first album. Has got the first two songs on their first album that just says T-Ride on it. Those first two songs are as fucking good as any songs that have ever.
Listen to that Skrillex album. You might dig it. Like it's definitely different, but it's heavy. Like it's a new wave of electronic music for sure. But again, I'm glad he mentioned Kyoto because that's another song that kind of got me more into this record. Is I was watching him perform because he just did a performance at in Miami at one of their rave festivals thing, and I watched his set, and he did like a remix. Like he'll do his own songs and then remix them now because he has so many songs. He can just perform all his songs live. Like he's got tons of songs with different artists and shit, and they did a rendition of Kyoto that's like a little bit different because he can like remix it live and have other people remix the song and then play that version. So that's like the cool part about EDM and that kind
also,
of stuff for me.
After Skrillex blew up, remember, like Korn did that dubstep album.
Yeah,
like, it's like dubstep was really like the kind of the metal.
And the sound that you
electronica.
picture when you think of dubstep is it's the genesis of Skrillex. Like Skrillex kind of created that like really aggressive like bass screamy noise that you think of when you think of dubstep.
Hate all you want, motherfuckers.
Exactly. That it's just the dumbest thing. I've watched a whole video about it and how like I remember listening to Burial. It's all these British fuckers that are like, I remember listening to Burial when I was walking home.